Hi, Jay.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How are you guys doing out there? You look really good with that barong.
Isn't it awesome? Actually,
Yeah.
just came back from FACC GLA meeting. It's a Filipino chamber meeting, and I promised that I'd always wear this to represent the Filipino culture. So right after, I had to jump back in here. So yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Spotlight with Mick and Jay. And if you guys are joining us on this live, hashtag live down below. If you guys are catching us on this replay, hashtag replay. Tell us where you're watching from. Let's give you a shout out. But Mick, how are you doing today? It looks like you changed your background. Is it blue? Is it like what's going on now?
I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, I'm going to stay in this same spot because my skin changes every 5 seconds. I don't know. I
Oh
don't
my
know what's
goodness.
happening. It changes every 5 seconds. So
Oh
like I'm
no.
yellow, I'm blue. I'm blue right now.
yeah, you're like a chameleon. So anywho, big shout out to everyone that's on joining us on this live. Len, what's up? How you doing? Hashtag live from Santa Ana representing. So if you guys are joining us, we have an exciting show today. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about them. They've been featured on many different magazines like in the past couple months during this pandemic. And if you want to give a quick intro of our guest today, Mick, please.
Yes, I am so excited for tonight's show. Actually, the two shows that we have tonight, I'm very excited. And I was saying earlier that tonight is the night for foodies because, tonight's show is all about food. And so we have desserts first, right? And then later on, we're going to go to like brunch or, however. Yeah, so we're going to do it the other way around. But yeah, so Calajo Catering, yeah, we have them first, and it's Carlo and Jennifer, and this is the power couple of food. Oh my goodness.
Love
I
it.
mean, and I've had their food, and I'm gonna tell you, wow, it's so awesome. I mean, it's like mind blowing, and the way they present it, I actually went to the field market where they're at, like, almost every weekend in downtown LA at the Arts District.
Nice.
And my gosh, like I was like blown away. It's like, okay, I want this, 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 this. Like I want the entire menu. And
Awesome.
I ended up ordering a lot. So yeah,
cool.
and my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to like bring them in the show.
Awesome. So if you guys are a foodie and you guys are feeling this show, hashtag foodie. We want to know who eats food because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of food giveaways today tonight on Spotlight with Mick and Jay. And let's give our guest a warm welcome by smashing the heart buttons and bringing them on.
Yeah. Hi.
Hey, hello, Mick. Hey, Jay.
What's up, y'all? You guys look very bright and red.
Yes,
Yeah.
Feeling festive. Very festive.
Yeah,
you
are.
guys
Exactly.
You guys are competing with Jay and his barong.
You can't compete with this wrong. We
I
can't.
should have worn my outfit too. I made him
That's
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna get one of those bomberongs. Have you guys heard of the bomberong?
Yeah.
It's like the latest and greatest and like most trendy thing on earth at the moment.
Yeah.
So awesome. So before we get into your guys' story, Mick, do you want to go ahead and tell everyone what the raffle is for tonight?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because Calajo, Jennifer, and Carlo are giving away a $50 gift certificate plus an any occasion gift box worth $30 for a total of $80. And
Wow,
can you guys show what the any occasion gift box is?
This is our any occasion box with a total of 14 items.
Nice.
And it comes of 2 of each, the best of the best.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Empanadas, sweet rolls, and ubi halaya buns.
Yum. So if you guys want to join this raffle, please hashtag Calajo. How do you pronounce it? Calajo. Hashtag Calajo in the comments below so you guys can get entered and I'll get the Wheel of Fortune all set up. So yeah,
so hashtag Calajo, everybody, if you want to get that $50 gift certificate and that any occasion gift box. And there's actually a really good story behind Calajo. It takes us far back from Jennifer's ancestors. And so can you tell us more about that, Jennifer?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So Carlo is actually from my mother's native dialect. The dialect's called Ibaloi. So she's from Trinidad in Benguet, Philippines. So Calajo Mengan means come and eat. So that's something that we would always hear whenever it was time to eat. We would call our ancestors and call each other to come and eat to the table. So it just seemed only natural and right to name our food business after something that's so close to my heart. And, with Carlo also coming from a big family, food is a big center of us, of family, of culture. So we just wanted to share it with everyone.
Nice.
That is so awesome. And so in Tagalog, it really means kain na. Right? Everyone's like kain na, kalajo man.
Yeah.
And then
Right?
for me, growing up, that's what I was used to. Because growing up, I grew up Tagalog. My dad's from Visaya, my mom's Ilonggo, but they spoke to us in Tagalog and English. I was born in the Philippines, raised here in the States. But again, I just as like Jennifer said, I mean, it really correlates between both of us because that's exactly how we both grew up. It's just it's all about food sometimes.
And both of you are in the hospitality industry,
Yes.
right? And so can you tell us more about that and how you guys met? And were you both in the hospitality industry already when you guys met? Or
Yeah.
how did that start out?
So I always knew that I wanted to go into hospitality, food and beverage. So I pursued my career through that path, and I started from the bottom as a banquet server, and then just worked my way up at going up to like a senior catering sales manager. So what that means is I'm the person that people contact at hotels to set up their events or meetings, and then I'm kind of like a liaison between the client and the operations team in a hotel, like someone like Carlo, who's a chef, someone who's like the director of banquets, housekeeping, so on and so forth. So just making sure that everyone in the hotel is aware of the events that are happening so that the hotel prepares for the upcoming group or event. And so I've been in the industry over 20 years now. And, with the pandemic, we were laid off. I was laid off in late March. And kind of going to what I was sharing before is that, Carlo and I, we were both laid off around the same time. We've always wanted to do our own food and beverage business, and we felt that catering was more of our niche. There was more of a need to fulfill in regards to the type of catering events that we want to offer to our community. So we went that route. But with the pandemic, we kind of had to pivot since there were no gatherings. And so we focused a lot on the baked goods, not just sweet, but also savory baked goods. Going to your question on how we met at work. We met at the hotel in Glendale over 10 years ago. So we were working, we were happening to work together, and that's it. We've been together ever since.
What is that dynamic like, since both of you guys are in the same industry? And some people say that opposites attract, but what is it about liking the same things and being, like in tandem together with, what you're doing as a profession? Like, how does that work as husband and wife?
I think that's what makes us a strong team. We're able to, I don't have to fully explain where I'm coming from or what my understanding is on how we should approach things or execute things, and vice versa. In working with other chefs, he's helped me, develop how to develop better relationships, working relationships with the other chefs that I would have to work at other hotels. So, and vice versa, just giving him, my perspective as a catering sales manager. So when he does that, there's a better understanding overall. And, I don't think we could work together in a hotel I probably wouldn't want to. I don't think he does either. But in this sense, this is our own business. This is our baby, our fourth one. We have 3 kids. So it's just different. I just feel like it's different when it's your own.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and knowing that you were the catering sales manager and you were the liaison for customers and for people in your industry, how did that affect what you are offering now? How did that? How did you come up with the food that you're making and everything that you're serving to your customers? Did that have any effect on what you're doing now in terms of the food that you're offering?
Yeah, I would say so, because the way we say, the food that we provide or create is food that we eat, or things that we like to eat. And I don't consider myself a foodie. I just know of food. That's my background. That's my profession. His food is passion. My food is passion, but he knows food way more than I do. But and for me, for our business, it's not just focusing on the product, it's just focusing on the experience, the entire experience for the customer. So it's from the time they inquire with us to the time that they pick up their food. I always like to follow up, making sure that everything tasted okay, everything looked well. So it's not just I don't like to make things transactional. It's really an all-around experience that we want to provide with the people that we work with. And when I say work with, I mean customers too.
And so can you take us through each product that you have there on your counter?
Yeah.
So this is our
I'll just hold it up. I'll hold it up.
Our Baon Box. So
so this is our empanada. This is our chicken empanada.
I have a burning question for you.
Yeah.
Are you a raisin or no raisin person?
No raisins.
no raisins.
We don't like raisins here.
Hashtag no raisin below. Hashtag no raisin.
No raisins. You're the winner.
I always wondered how raisins came into the diaspora of Filipino cuisine, because there's no raisins in the Philippines, really. I mean, I don't think really Filipinos grow raisins, but I mean, it's just funny how people mention raisins, and some people like it. It's either they like it or they don't like it.
We've been coming across more people that don't like it than do.
do.
Are you guys no raisins?
I'm a raisins person.
Yeah, if it looks good, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I could do either one.
Okay. Sorry.
And again, our chicken empanada is no raisins. And then the way I season our chicken is more Spanish style. I use more Spanish paprika, and then more of those kinds of savory spices as well. Nice. And then part of it, and then again, the crust of it is very flaky. It's I mean, it's almost like a pie crust. You break into it, it just flakes, and it's just like
it's buttery. It's not the dense, soft type of dough.
Exactly.
That traditional empanadas can be like.
And that's what makes our empanada special as well. So, and again, we also take you to crinkle cookie. These are ube crinkle cookies.
There's a lot of crinkle cookies out there.
And then our ube cheesecake bar as well.
Ooh, that's fancy.
And then backstory with that, with like our crinkle cookie and our cheesecake bar, Jennifer makes her own ube halaya.
Nice.
If you guys are not too familiar with ube halaya, that's a type. It's the kind of ube halaya jam that you have to stir constantly for almost an hour, nonstop, or also burn and clump up. It's a work of love. I always say. So it's really good.
So your ube halaya is from scratch, right?
Yeah, from scratch, exactly.
Yeah, it's from getting the vegetable, peeling, roasting,
and then
mashing,
exactly, and then cooking it
down.
Exactly.
Wow. Oh my gosh! I mean, that process, like taking us through that process, like oh my god, like I can like already imagine, like all the love and effort that goes with it, and like the flavors that go with it, and Yeah. So, oh my gosh. And what else is out there in your Baon Box?
So this is our ubi cakesicle.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know a lot of when people look at the picture, they think it's a ice
Ice
cream.
cream. Yeah.
It's actually I call it a sophisticated or upgraded cake pop.
There you go.
Inside is filled with ubi cake and buttercream, but the texture of a cake pop. And then the
Wow.
outside coating, white chocolate coating, I actually flavor it with ubi oil.
Mm,
So it's ubi in every bite.
nice.
Yes.
Exactly.
And then
Exactly. And then we make our own rice cereal treat with ube marshmallow. And by the way, I make our own ube marshmallow from scratch.
Wow.
So
Oh my gosh.
again, we just love putting in the love into the food. So that's exactly what we're all about here in Calajo. So. And then last but not least, in our bond box is our milk bun longanisa. Longanisa milk bun. I make my own longanisa here at home. I marinate it and cure it, and then I stuff it into our milk bun.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That is so awesome.
take me back when this actually just was like from start. You're like, all right, let's come up with these menu items. And then when did you start seeing the momentum of like, we got something here?
Well,
Like when? Yeah.
well, for me, it was just about starting something, just having fun. We were just having
Yeah.
fun with it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's you really have to love what you do. And then
Right.
for me, it's like we looked at these things and said, what can we do? What can we really create? I mean,
Right.
what have we seen that's Filipino, but we could put our spin on it.
Right.
So we just had fun with it, and we just really just went. I mean, to just put all our cards in and said, what, let's just try it. Let's just do it. I mean, cross our fingers if people liked it, and really it was really a blessing that people were accepting it, and it just made us happy, and really I really feel blessed that people really do enjoy our baked goods and our food over here.
So what was the exposure? It was like, boom, we took off. You felt it. What month was that during this whole pandemic? What month?
I think that was so we started late March.
March.
That's when we started, late March. So I would April, May. I mean,
like around May or
around
June.
May.
Around May.
We launched this gift box. So we started that off as for like a Mother's Day gift.
Look at you guys,
that just went on. And we just kept it on our menu because it's a great gift to ship. It's great. This is like a great product to ship.
Yeah.
We shipped all across the country.
Look at
as
you.
far as the East Coast. And people love variety. Yeah. And I get it. I'm like that too. Like I don't want to be committed just to one type of thing. And you have both sweet and savory, and I think that's what's also the most attractive to it.
And also, I would say the one item that really just actually launched us is actually our cakesicle. So I'll be honest with you, this was the most reposted picture that we had on our Instagram page, because people really were amazed at how it looks, and it's gorgeous. And again, Jennifer does take the time to decorate it and make sure that it looks great. So I mean, this is actually the one that people actually gravitated towards, because this is the time that no one's really seen the cakesicle before, and especially a Filipino inspired cakesicle. So people are really excited about it. Like, oh, it's ube, that's great, So I think that's the one that really launched us and really put our name out there, and we were able to be published in certain magazines because of it.
Wonderful. Thinking outside the box, putting your own culture in it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of actually marketing, and man, having something very unique that the Filipino culture probably has never seen. And then from the culture, it spreads like wildfire, because everybody has a Filipino friend, right? So
exactly.
Exactly. So and ube being a thing nowadays is just like riding that momentum. With you guys having that unique little touch to your stuff, man. Super happy for you guys. And then you mentioned many magazines. Tell our audience what magazines were you featured in, and how did that feel when you got that call?
Well, the first feature,
Yeah,
it was
honestly.
actually was it's called When in Manila.
Oh, yeah.
It's a blogger
Mhm.
that I didn't even know about it. She just we were just tagged on their
Mhm.
post or the article, and it was because of the cakesicle.
Nice.
And so it's something that's pretty. I mean, casicles all around are kind of new. They're older in some areas of the U.S. than others.
Right.
But she just mentioned how in the Philippines, and the fact that it is ube, they
Yeah.
haven't done anything like that before.
Right.
Other publications, Voyager LA, that's an
Nice.
online publication. We've been featured on Los Angeles Entrepreneurs twice.
Woo!
So
Yeah.
we were voted top 25 bakers and bakeries in Los Angeles, as well as top 30
There you
entrepreneurs in Los Angeles.
That is so awesome.
We're
Yeah.
so proud to have a feature
Yeah.
in
And,
the Asian Journal.
Yeah,
Nice.
so we were able to get a feature in the Asian Journal right there. I don't know if you can
There
see
you
it.
go. Yeah.
You can see the Casicles.
You can see the picture right there. So
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
we get a feature in the Asian Journal. And again, one great thing about that is it's one of the most publicated journals for the Asian community. So it was
Mhm.
kind of great for us to actually get into there and actually get the exposure from that as well. So.
Love it, guys. So for our audience, if you're feeling that, giving them some love. I see a lot of hearts, a lot of
Thank
cares.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Show us some wow emojis. Man, that is such an amazing thing, especially because nowadays, I don't know if you guys know, because Filipino is being more accepted into
Yes.
this whole industry of like food now. Like,
Yes.
and man, just having another Filipino on the map really, really makes me proud.
Thank
I
you.
don't know if you guys know a little bit about me, but when I started the White Rabbit food truck with my buddies, that
Yes.
was our mission, to put Filipino food to the map.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
when I see you guys succeed, it makes me so proud
Thank
that
you.
this momentum that you guys are carrying with this
Mhm.
with your product, man, it's such a great feeling, not only for me, but probably for the community. And it's inspirational that if you guys can do it, man, anyone could do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And especially in a pandemic where, some people have lost their job or, are working part-time. This has been an opportunity, a blessing in disguise. And that's what has happened to me, has happened to you, and has happened to many people in the SoCal Pinoy group that has actually taken action to do what they love.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
man, you guys are a prime example that I just want to say,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Exactly.
yeah,
Thank you. And if there's,
Yes.
anything we can do for the community,
Exactly.
we're always open. We're always open to working with fundraising, donations,
Yes.
anything in that way. We've been so fortunate to have communities help us, our community, our Philam, our Ibaloi community support us. We just also want to give that back too. And it's something that we want to see. We want to show our kids and
Exactly.
our community in general that we don't have to be confined to do a specific type of job or profession.
Yeah.
We're more than
nurses or doctors.
medical.
I mean, we
No
are
disrespect,
everything. Exactly.
we are all creative in our own way, and this is our way of creating and giving back.
Exactly.
Yes, and that's really beautiful. And it kind of takes me back to the conversation that we had a while back, where you mentioned about your ancestors and Bibak, and how that all comes together. And so, can you tell us a little bit more about that and your community involvement?
Oh, sure, yeah. So BBOC is an acronym for the 5 tribes in the Ibaloi community in in the Philippines. It's Benguet, Buntok, Ifugao, Apayao, and Kalinga. And so it started here in LA, where the older probably the generation around my parents came here and migrated to Los Angeles. Obviously there was no social media then, so just like with most communities, you find your your countrymen or your people, and you naturally those are your friends and families in this new place. So as they would hang out and get together, it grew. The Igorot community grew here in LA, and then it formalized into an organization and became incorporated. And so it evolved from a social club um, to arts and culture, preserving it, make awareness. And then, and that's how I learned a lot of my Igorot culture, as far as history and dancing and rituals and whatnot. So Biavak is out there. They've done performances, they've done workshops, and so growing up in that community has also molded me into what I'm doing now, which actually pushed me into the hospitality as well.
Yes. Beautiful.
That is such a beautiful story. And speaking of, our Filipino community, our Filipino American community coming together, if there were any, Filipino Americans or SoCal Pinoy members who want to be like you and start your own business, what would be your tips for them?
Just do it.
Yeah. Well, I would say, yeah, you just really start with your heart. Well, what you really want to do, you really have to, we can listen to other people, yes, but I mean, it's only yourself that can drive you to actually do what you need to do, to actually want to do something in this life. For me, it's really just, again, like Jennifer said, just take that step. It can't. You could either ask yourself, is it one day or is it day one? So I mean, hopefully it's that day one that you start, and then you could be able to say, from day one, now we're in year 30.
Nice.
So that's my only advice, is really start from the heart and really just go for it. Because there's for me, there's nothing to lose at this point. We're in a pandemic, so what more can happen? So I mean, for me, this was that step back to really say, you know what, we've done so much for other people. Let's do something for ourselves. So we just took that step forward and just did it.
I agree 110%. I always tell these to my members that are in my little coaching program. When you took this step into entrepreneurship, you left your job to stop working for your boss's dream and start working for your dream.
Yeah.
And that leap that you guys took was just a blessing in disguise, that you're gonna just make it. There's only one way to go, guys.
Exactly. Absolutely. And then and then we're just so fortunate and blessed that and then we're just hoping this success continues, that we're just gonna keep going up. So, and
momentum.
The community after that as well. Because I always say, to be able to change the world, it starts with one community. And then if we could lift our Filipino community and we could lift other communities, this is how we can change that world.
Love it. Yep, I totally agree, guys. So what is it looking like in the future? 2021 is right around the corner. What are the plans for you guys, so that we can just kind of see you guys grow? What is, kind of give us something that you guys are look forward to?
Well, as our next step is to find a brick and mortar and set that up. We want to go that route. I think it's time. We're growing out of our facility here, and it's we need to expand into a commercial space and just have something more concrete, literally brick and mortar, as far as the business goes. Because we want to do more. Catering is in our business name, and that's kind of the route that we want to go toward too. So we could do more than just baking. Well, he could do more than baking, but we want he's like a really great cook, and
nice.
And I feel like being in the hospitality industry, I've tasted pretty decent food, but what amazes me about Carlo is when you can take something that's nothing or leftovers and make it a whole new brand new dish, and so flavorful and so fun and pretty. That's just like, wow, who can really do that?
That's art. That's art.
Totally. And it doesn't have to be fancy ingredients. It doesn't have to be, you know, a $50 plate.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a $100 plate to be good. It just has to go, you know, it really comes from the heart, and he really does cook from the heart.
Thank you.
And that's
Love
why.
it.
And also, I think 2021. I think we're also because we're also doing more pop-ups. Like we have a new pop-up that we're going to be doing in Bellflower this Saturday. So if anyone's in Bellflower and you want to check us out, Santa Ana community, you can check us out. Yeah, we'll be in Bellflower. Just check out our Instagram page. The details are there as well. But yeah, we definitely 2021. You know, hopefully find a brick and mortar. If we can't, you'll definitely see us do more pop-ups. We definitely want to reach more pockets of different communities. Maybe we'll hit Riverside one day. Maybe again we'll go more down toward the OC. We'll definitely check those spots out as well. So
good luck to you guys. I know you guys are doing really well because again, it leads with the heart. And then if you lead with the heart, with integrity and putting the love and the effort in your food to share your talents, the flavors of the Philippines and all that. And again, like you said, it starts with one community and it just spreads like wildfire. And I know that whatever you guys, the magic that you guys have together as a couple, keep that strong, keep the momentum strong. And I know for damn sure, you guys are going to do well, because when we were starting from startup to with a food truck, we just carry that momentum. So this is another thing too, is just carry the trend, whatever's trending, trend with it. So, and be that unique, because I know you guys are very, very, very creative and artful with your food. Just that's one tip that I could share with you, and how we actually started from startup to stardom, and you guys are on that path. So congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being
congratulations.
Thank you.
So much for having us.
Yeah.
The beautiful thing about all of this is that whoever entered our raffle has a chance to win a $50 gift certificate and an occasion gift box from Calajo Catering. Isn't that awesome?
Exactly.
And so I wanted to be part of your household now, but we'll give someone the chance to, you know, get your food.
Exactly.
Your gift certificate and any occasion gift box.
Exactly.
With all the 14 items that are on there. And so, are you guys ready?
Awesome. So, if you guys just want to pick a number 1 through 5, and then we'll go ahead and spin. What's the number?
3.
3. So we're gonna take 3 spins. The third spin's the winner. So let's get this wheel of fortune on the road. So Layla O is spin number 1. You did not win the prize. You have another chance.
Sorry, Layla.
Spin number 2. Let's see. Lillian T, you didn't win, but you still have another chance. So if you guys want to win, just go ahead and say, I want to win, down in the comments below, and go ahead and push the emoji button. Give some love, give some hearts to these wonderful, our wonderful guests today. So I just want to see at least I want to win 3 times in the chat. And once we get that in there, I just want to say once again, dude, you guys have an amazing thing going. Wishing you guys the best of luck. Start featuring your stuff more on social media. That's how you build that credibility and that street cred, basically. So keep on sharing that. So we got I Want to Win with Dia, Tina, Connie. All right, let's spin. Good luck to the last spin.
Let's do it.
Oh wow! Ooh!
Oh my God! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
So Mick, you'll go ahead.
And there's of course there's a consolation prize, and it's the Baon Box with a chicken empanada, longanisa, milk bun, ube halaya, milk bun, ube crinkle cookie, ube rice cereal bar, and ube cakesicle for a $20 value. If you hashtag Baon right now.
If you hashtag Baon right now, we'll put you guys in the wheel, or we'll keep you in the wheel. We just want to see at least 3 Baons hashtag in there. And once we get these people hashtag Baon, we'll go ahead and spin the wheel. So let's see. Ollie says I want to win. Dia says yay. Lillian says, Layla says I won. So congratulations to you. She's excited.
Congratulations.
So
And that $50 gift card, by the way, you can actually use it in our pop-ups as well.
Yeah.
You know,
there you go.
there's a pop-ups. I mean, use it, and then if you have some left over, maybe you could order online, things like that. So I mean, it's valid anywhere with us, Calajo. So.
There you go. So I got 3 baons, and go ahead and share screen, Mick, and we'll get one spin.
Awesome.
And good luck to this winner. Consolation prize for the Baon Box. Here we go. Good luck to everyone that's entered, and the winner is Jose C. Jose C. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Shelo de Jose.
Yes.
Awesome. So, oops. All right. So, I just want to say thank you guys again for being on our show.
Thank you.
We love your story. We thank you for being so generous and giving us these raffles and whatnot. Mick, any last words for our lovely guest here?
Yes, and yeah, I implore everybody to try Calajo Catering. I've tried them before, and I love all of the stuff that they've made. So go ahead and check them out. They're in several pop-ups. And yeah, they have a website, www.calajola.com, and they're very active in social media, and their Instagram, wow, it's amazing. I mean, they have the best taglines in the world. Who comes up with those?
Again, you know, it's all about having fun, right?
Yeah, we like to laugh.
Exactly.
We're jokesters here.
Yeah, it's so awesome. So everybody, thank you so much for being with us, and to Carlo and Jennifer Avanceña, thank you so much for being
Thank you.
in the spotlight.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
See you
We'll
guys
see you guys in
later.
2 minutes. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.